What a fucking shithouse. You fucking plant pot. You nonce. You fucking nonce. What a bloody nonce. You hear that, you fucking nonce? Paedophile. You fucking plant pot. Look at that. State of that on the state. State of that on the state on a universal credit. You're a state, you are. Fucking state. Do these words sound familiar to you? Recognise them recently from a certain someone. Well, today I'm going to do a very short video that has low effort, so excuse for no editing, no funny memes, there's an intro at the start and a thank you for watching at the end, but really there's no effort put in this, but just a quick survival guide how to deal with a certain character on the internet that is called Mark Davis. Yes, from a certain video I watched earlier, might not even be his real name, but I don't care. I don't care where he lives. I don't care what he does. I don't care. But you're making a video, right? Yeah, to address one point, just to prove a point why you shouldn't care about what MD would say about you and what he says. Because when you say something enough times that isn't true, I don't know, such as everybody's a nonce, you're a nonce, nonce, everyone, you're a fucking nonce. The word loses its power. And let me go straight away by myself. Guess what, Thirtless out there? What are you looking at right now? Let me tell you. I am a nonce. This is a nonce. I'm a nonce. No, don't take that video and crop it and fucking... No, why am I a nonce, apparently? According to MD, this is a nonce. This is the face of a nonce. Why am I a nonce? Where did he come to that conclusion? I'll tell you where he came to the conclusion. Went like this. I was recommended from YouTube, of all people, like a video by a guy called Grosley. Teenage Mutant Ninja Hero Turtle person. He done one about this guy who is addicted to gambling. I found that really interesting. It was quite an interesting watch. He's quite a good YouTuber. If I remember to do the link, subscribe to him. You might find him interesting, you might not. Okay, I don't know him personally or anything like that, but I found his work kind of interesting. But one of them was, oh dear, about Mark Davis. So naturally I'm going to watch because I've dealt with this cretinous cunt before. Jesus Christ, have I dealt with him before? Now, granted, I'm going to give him this one single free kick. I was new to the internet way back in 2016 sort of time in terms of trying to run a community where I wanted the paranormal to be nothing to do with fakes and frauds, like Huff Paranormal with jump cuts and all that sort of shit and whatnot. And the people that were in it started getting ahead of themselves, and they started attacking someone, his mate. Now, his mate isn't some sort of completely innocent person. Bear that in mind, okay? They had a reason too, because we're talking about selling fake haunted dolls and shit like that, and being a fake himself, knows what he's doing. But at the same time, they went too far, and I'll happily put my hand up and admit I fucked up on that front. But that's it, you see. Learning to know where you fucked up and you're new to this, but you're also not responsible for other people's actions. You never will be, and don't you ever dare say that. This gang mentality thing. Yeah, if you're in the gang shouting and someone's spurring you on, sure. I learned something, and I will forever credit you, MD, for understanding something about myself that day that I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, and I've learned a lot from it. Namaste, humbled from that. You taught somebody a lesson there. But that's where your credit ends. You know, even from the baddest of people we can learn stuff, and that's fine, you know. But it's like this. Experience. This video portrayed, anyway, from Grosley, I don't know, is it Grosley? I'll try and put a link in the description. If I get it wrong, I'm sorry. Apparently, Mark was ringing up some woman's fucking where she worked, trying to get her fired because, you know, this person was at her work calling his wife bad names. Oh dear, all right, I get it. Don't ring up his wife and give her bad names. It's not very nice, is it? But you're ringing up her work? What happened to keeping the internet on the internet? I don't know, but whatever. Look, I don't know the context. I'm not saying what is right, what is wrong, who has done what, okay? What I do note is this. A fucking pattern that seems to go on and on when it seems to be a fucking Mark Davis. Lies, especially, which we'll come to, or just putting 2 and 2 together and making 4. No, I'm giving him too much credit. He knows what he's doing, and fucking outright lying just to make someone look bad. But what I do know is this, okay? Mark Davis, he enjoys calling you a plant pot, having a go at you in terms of you're on the inner state of your universal credit shit. Why wouldn't I be surprised if I find he's actually frauding universal credit or frauding disability benefit? I'm not saying he is, but why would I not be surprised if it's come out? If this came out, I'd be fucking pissing myself laughing. You see, Mark will play his cards very close to his chest. He doesn't want you to know anything about him. There's a lot of skeletons hiding in that closet behind him. A lot of fucking skeletons. He's not a very nice man. He isn't. And I swear to God, he's having an affair with someone half his age and half his IQ. I swear to fucking God. Because if it was me, okay, with my wife, forget she's terminally ill and all that shit. I mean, his wife has health problems anyway, I thought, or not. I mean, 1 minute she's really bad with cancer, next minute she didn't have fuck all. You'll never know, hence cards close to the chest. But if it was me, and I was going out to France or wherever it was skiing, I would not be taking my mate, who is a female, who is half my age when it's a family holiday. That just seems a bit shagging the toilets type deal. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I mean, you know, I could be wrong. But my wife wouldn't put up with that shit. Maybe my wife is a fucking prude. You know, that's his best mate. His best mate is a girl who's half his age. Certainly half his IQ. But regardless, I don't know. I'm not making any claims here. It's just bizarre. But yeah, the motive, the MO is like this, okay? Needs a justification for what he's doing. He will, okay, fight for the righteous. You know, you're being bullied by someone. I will stand up for you and beat those bullies down. What a fucking hero I am. I'm King Mark Davis, Angelo, whatever his name that video allegedly docs. And he's like, I'm sure he's denied it. Gone, that's not my name. That's not my name. It might not be his name. I don't know. I don't really fucking care. I don't want to know where he lives. I don't want to know what he does. You know, whatever. But I guarantee you it goes like this, okay? Because I noticed in that video, Nicky New was in there. He was on the side of Nicky New, it seems, calling this person's work. He was horrible to Nicky New. I mean, proper fucking horrible. Like, you don't understand. He's horrible. He says the most abhorrent of things. I've never heard a mouth so fucking descriptive on... Oh, my God. It's actually a talent. I'll give him his talent. He knows how to... If you want the best insults, you go to MD. Best insults. Mwah. If you want to insult someone, okay? We've got the best insults. Some of them are funny, but others like... Ooh, that's brutal, you know. But yeah, I was really surprised to see Nicky New stand up for. Because Eileen as well, apparently he was horrible to Eileen. But he's taken a side and... he needs a justification. You see, he enjoys trolling. He enjoys being a fucking horrible cunt. That is what he gets his kicks. He's not an alcoholic or a druggie. Well, he might be, but again, cards close to the chest, you'll never know. You'll never know, okay? He could be addicted to codeine tablets for all you know. You'll never know, and he'll always deny it. He'll never go, okay. He'll always deny and deflect. That's what he does. But his drug certainly is fucking trolling. He fucking loves it. You know, he enjoys making several accounts. He'll say he doesn't, but he does. Loads of accounts talking to himself, so it looks like public opinion is up on his side. And you can usually tell. It's very easy to tell. Of course, if you call this out, you're just paranoid. You're fucking paranoid. No, that's a real person, that is. Okay, Mark. All right. I mean, sometimes it might well be a real person. You sometimes get it wrong, but in general, yeah, he's got so many fucking accounts. We all know this. Why do you even deny it anymore? Just you do. So big fucking whoop. That's your MO. Some people say it's a bit sociopathic, by the way. They really do think that's weird, but you would talk to yourself, and you do that though. You've done it. Even if I don't do that. All right. You certainly did do it. You've been seen doing it. But you never admit where you're wrong. That's the difference between someone like me and you. I can admit where I fucked up. You can't ever. You're perfect. Any criticism, anything like that, any sort of making fun of you. Can't make fun of Mark. Do not make fun of Mark Davis. Don't make fun of him. You cannot roll with it and have a laugh with you like, you got me good there. I'm an egg. Yeah, I'm an egg. Look at me in my bald head. I'm an egg. You fucking cunt. You call me an egg? You fucking plant pot. I'm gonna fucking have you. You hear me? I fucking have you! Do you hear me? I fucking have you! That's what he does. Has to have you. How dare you? He cannot deal with... He can't have any banter, any... No. It's a no-no. No. Do not fuck with Mark Davis. King. Absolute king. You respect the Davis. But yeah, he enjoys justification of fucking someone over, making up with them later so we can fight their battles and that. You know what? Look, he only punches down. He doesn't punch up. Usually his fans, if you want to call them that, or people that know him are, I'm not going to be rude, but they're not exactly the sharpest of tools. They're looking for friendship, And he takes advantage of this. He fucking does. And this is another thing that I find interesting. Okay, so let's go personal now. I put a comment on this video with Grosley, whatever his name is, right, about my experiences with him and everyone else. And, well, I was told apparently he did a live stream, and I'll find the link somewhere. I haven't got the link, but I'm sure someone will send it to me. Apparently he called me a nonce. Well, there's a surprise. Hey, you're a nonce, that's a nonce, everybody's a nonce, because I beat up my stepson. Okay. Do you know how big my stepson is? He's a lot fucking bigger than me. And even when he was little, he's a lot bigger than me. No, what you're doing is conflating fucking events. Once again, this is what he does. He takes events and he twists them or conflates them. When you want to prove something to him, you need the exact evidence. Well, when it's the other way around, he wants to prove something to you, he just needs a bit of hearsay, and that's okay. I heard it, so it must be true. That's how he rolls, okay? That is just how he rolls. But just for your information, MD, because I know you'll be watching, someone will send it to you, so I may as well just do it. My stepson will kick my ass. If I was beating my stepson, he would fucking floor me. But it's not how it goes. Because if it wasn't me kicking his ass, my stepson, his dad would fucking kick my ass because his dad's twice as fucking big and as hard as you, that's for sure. I guarantee it. But forget that even. The event was this, Mark, if you want to know. My wife's nephew, who is not much younger than my wife, shows how fucked up my family is, because my family is a bit fucked up, at least on my wife's side anyway, abused him. Yeah, when he was 9, I fucking abused him. But the guilt was so strong because he was abused too by real nonces. Not just calling anyone a nonce, real fucking nonce. Hence why I feel so strongly about this situation. And don't just call anybody a nonce. So, Michael Dunn, when I call out High Street Paranormal, that's because High Street Paranormal admitted when he was fucking 17, he was messing with 9-year-olds, like my daughter, who is 9 years old, who has messed with 11-year-old. I feel kind of strongly about that. By the way, Michael Dunn, Mark Davis doesn't like you. He thinks you're a fucking retard. He is just waiting for the day to fucking laugh at you. He's taking the piss out of you. Exactly, Mark. Exactly, Mark. Oh dear, Michael Dunn, have you burnt bridges with everybody just to be a Mark Davis? I pity you, because one day he will turn on you. And I will not say, I told you so, and forgive you, because you're a bit of a prick. But let's just go on to it. You've got learning difficulties. It's obvious, okay? It's not your fault. We'll just leave it at that, okay? We'll leave it at that. You got learning difficulties. Yeah. Anyway, so my stepson was abused by my wife's nephew, and he was abused too, as in the nephew. He couldn't deal with this, so he actually killed himself via walking into a train. That is what happened, Mark. Nothing to do with me. I did not abuse my stepson. Stop talking shit. Stop making stuff up. This is why nobody, absolutely nobody, takes you seriously when you say, this happened, that happened. Nobody thinks that is canon. It isn't canon. It's just your say-so. Like I say, when it comes to you and people proving you, no. Exact proof. That screenshot could have been faked. That video could have been changed. But when it's the other way round, no. Not at all. It is, just accept it. I am right. I'm Mark Davis. I'm not one to lie, I think someone quoted me. Well, you are one to lie. You lie a fucking lot of the time. You lie loads of times. However, in one defense I will say, he has actually exposed a couple of predators and pedos who I've distanced myself from. I'm not going to say who even, because it's not going to be necessarily that they are predatory or paedophile, but they fucked up and certainly didn't own up to it, and I've moved on from them. But we don't get small points or understanding. As long as it benefits him for a narrative, that is canon. I will be simping for that person forevermore when I haven't spoke to him in a long time, you know? And I don't even know the context behind how that came to be or understanding. Although what I do understand is all he had to do was own up and go, oh my God, what have I done? But he didn't do that. Okay, fine. He didn't do that. Whatever. But the point is I haven't spoke to them. Anyway, distance myself is the word. I don't need to be involved with that, especially when I've got a family. Okay? But at the same time, forever grateful for what they have done for me. You can't, fuck someone over and say I'm not grateful for what I did just because what you find out because of their mistake. It's all complicated because you can't trust. This is the problem, MD. This is the problem. Anyone else presenting the evidence or facts against someone, you'd be like, okay, yeah, not good. Because it's you and you lie constantly, you twist, you fuck up. Can't quite trust it. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. So I took a calculated risk of I'll distance myself, but I don't actually know, maybe. I mean, I think they did do what they did. They uploaded something that is not good, shall we say, but what I want to know is what context they put it in. I don't know, and it's out of my hands. Now, I'm sure he will use this. He will capitalise on this part of the section of the video. See, Magnitude owns up or runs something, because he'd go to this anyway, because it's all he's got. And he's a gang mentality, because he had a fucking, a community yonks ago, which he was very inexperienced with and not understood, what he was doing. See, Mark, I can say sorry and fuck up and hold up my hands and then move on. This is why the audience I was very loyal. You, on the other hand, I'm an e-bugger, right? I'm an e-bugger still because I'm a smackhead because of my medication. Is that it? I see. Someone told me you had like $500,000 in your bank account because you were butt raped or something. Now, I don't know if you were or not, and there's nothing wrong. I mean, maybe you were butt raped as a private school kid by an evil bastard, and I hope you fuck over that person hard. The teacher that did that to you. I really do. Again, I don't know if this is fact. This could be wrong. This is through wrong lines, okay? So I'm not saying this is what happened to you. But the point is, somehow you ended up with compensation for $500,000. Call me an e-beggar. But then you accept 1,000 from one of your lackeys, Heckbis Scott, who fully believes in your fucking, owlman shit or whatever else. That's fine, you can do that, no problem, whatever. He's allowed to do what he wants. If I had $500,000 sitting in my bank account, I wouldn't be accepting no fucking £1,000 from someone. I really wouldn't, because that's pretty immoral if you've got that much money. I accepted the money because I was not working and we are struggling, etc. But I would have been working for the past year, etc., doing pretty well for ourselves. Notice the videos are not e-begging no more. You might notice that, or you might not. I had one hiccup where it wasn't an e-beg, it was just like, shit, what do I do when my van had fucked up and broken down? But I didn't say, can I have money to fix the van or anything? It's not my van, why would I do that? you know, people can learn from their mistakes and stuff, but you can't. You are perfect. You are the most perfect human being that ever existed. But your MO is not really. You're not the perfect human. You're actually a bit of a nasty, nasty bastard. You befriend people, and then, you know, it's like puppets. You pull strings and you enjoy what you do. Because your drug isn't something like opiates. Say something like me from 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, you're right. No, 20 years ago, fella. You're right. I'm a smackhead because I take fucking methadone and can't get off of methadone. You fucking smackhead. Yeah, I did. I really fucked up. Do you know why? Naivety, didn't even understand. Oh dear, dear, dear. If only I had a clue. That's your go-to though. You know, what's better though? Someone who's like done wrong and learned from their mistakes, or someone who's never actually been adventurous and tried things and I don't know. Let's not compare situations, okay? You are the perfect, amazing human. But at the end of the day, your drug is trolling. You enjoy trolling. You get a kick out of it. Because if you didn't, right, for all these people that are plant pots, they're fucking mental. I just acquired mental. They're all fucking mad. Mark, why don't you do one thing? You're above these people, right? You're better than these people, right? I mean, they're fucking... they're screw loose. Why don't you do one thing? Just one little thing. Because you're fucking so much better than them. Walk away from them. You know, just block them. Just go away from them. Don't talk to them ever again. Don't acknowledge their existence. Because, you know, someone who is better than them, I fucking would. But you don't, do you? You don't. You enjoy the interaction. You enjoy putting up fucking memes about how much of a plant pot or shit house or, oh, they're a nonce. You enjoy that. That is your kick. That is your drug. That is your dopamine hit. And that is where we go from here. Now, I don't worry you want to do this video. I didn't want to do it. I put up a comment on a video and I should have known. I should have fucking known. You cannot deal with any sort of criticism. You can't have any laughs with you. If someone tries to like have any banter with you, you fucking freak out. You cannot have banter with Mark Davis. He'll take it personally. You're fucking starting a fight. Starting a fight, bruv. Straight away. You bring the smoke, bruv. Yeah, I'll start staring you out. No, I'm having a laugh, mate. You don't find that funny? No, I don't find it funny. You fucking nonce. You fucking pigeon. You fucking plant pot. He can't deal with it in any shape or form. Or if you criticise him or suggest something to better himself in any way on his paranormal videos. Nah. It's out of bounds. Fuck is your problem? And he'll find stuff about you that, like I say, could be true and he could be right. Like an event that might have happened to you 10 years ago. Pick you up on it. Fine. Alright, you got me. An event that's not true, but he'll twist it to make it look like something that it isn't. Or thirdly, just outright fucking lie. Because, you know, he does that, and that's why he laughs when he says, I'm not one to lie. Because he does lie. A lot with people. You know, I'm not Wayne's best friend, but I heard something through the grapevine. I shouldn't tell you because you're going to trace it back to him anyway. But I was told what you did to him. You said that Asian girls was sent to him, and he tried to send it to Asian girls, and Wayne's a fucking pedo is what you're trying to say. And you really hammered this home that Wayne's a fucking paedophile. Wayne might be a psychopath and not all there. I'll give it that. And he can have a go at me for me saying, Wayne, calm the fuck down, Wayne. Calm down, Wayne. Pull yourself together, Wayne. You're not interacting with people in the right way, you fucking crazy cunt. He can have a go at me for that, because I'll tell Wayne exactly what's what, because Wayne trusts me, actually. I'll tell him where he's fucking up, alright? I ain't got a problem. Wayne coming on here and fucking try and stab me through the door. Go for it, Wayne. He won't, because he trusts my opinion, because I tell him what's what. But you, on the other hand, were saying this shit about Asian girls being sent to his phone that you sent, you know. Then you turned around, apparently, and did a live stream saying, nah, Wayne wasn't a pedophile, I was just making it all up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You just killed the credibility of the nonce word right there and then. You've completely destroyed the nonce word. Now, I know me doing this video is going to cause me a lot of problems. You're going to do stream after stream after stream on me now. I'm going to get fucking profiles that are clearly you, pretending not to be you, having a go at me. I reckon this is going to happen. I predict it. And some will say, Audrey, you wanted this even because you want the interaction on your channel because you got no views. No, not really. I was just like scratching my head that he decided to say that I abused my stepson. Like, what fucked up shit and warped up shit is that? Who did you hear that off, and who told you that? I don't believe anyone told you. I reckon you just, I don't know what you fucking said. You must have heard that my stepson, because I've been quite open about his relationship with his trans partner, they've moved out together and do really well for themselves, and that says something a lot about my stepson's heart. If you can date someone who has fully transitioned and been together for over, 4 or 5 years now, and make it somewhere, wow. You know, good luck to her, nobody fine. And the wife is really upset because she misses her boy. He's moving out. He's my first son. He's moving out. You know what mums are like. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. Wow. What a thing to say. So when you're ringing up someone's work because you're actually worried about them dealing with, elderly people and dementia, you believe they're going to, what did you say? They were going to wear masks because they wear masks on the YouTube channel? What? I wear a baseball cap, right? Does that mean when I go to work in an office, okay, and I'm in an office job with suit and tie, but I wear a baseball cap in my office job? No, it doesn't. What a fucking weak justification. What the fuck? But you know this. It's all for the excitement and the fun. You like the reaction. Me doing this video is what you want. I'm giving you what you want. So enjoy it, I guess. And I'm sure, like I say, what are you going to say? What are you going to say after this video? Magnitude, he's a gang mentality of his truth seekers. And he's knee beggar. I've just explained all these things. I abuse my stepson. Is that what you're going to say? What are you going to say, Mark? What shit are you going to pull from your bottom, put up there, and go, this is fact, without fact? Because at the end of the day, you do this to everybody. Like, and it must be like I'm some phone list or something when it's time that someone's having a battle with someone else, because then you can use it as a justification. Eileen's fallen out of this person. I'll take it for Eileen. Hey, you are fucking being evil to Eileen, not knowing their side of the story. I mean, maybe Eileen's in the complete correct and right. She's done nothing wrong. I'm not saying she hasn't, okay? But you're using it as an excuse so you can fire fucks because you enjoy doing that. You're not taking the other person's and saying, well, what is their problem with Eileen? What have they got to do? What's their issue with Eileen? Maybe they've got an issue. Have you asked them? What's your problem with Eileen, by the way? Oh, well, she said my dad fucks dogs or something. I don't know. You don't check the other side. Who fuck checking the other side? It's an excuse. It's a justification. And that's pretty sad, man. You're a sad, sad man with lots of insecurities. You're hard, didn't you? You're fucking hard. You can do 4 punches and 3 fucking boom. Come and fight me, fucker. Come and fight me. Come to my house. You've asked to fight loads of people in their houses. You never went to the house, did you, though? Not in the end. In the end, you never went, did you? I'm not asking you to come to my house and fight, because I'm sure you can find my address quite easily. Just note, Mark, if you did come to my house, I would wrap a candlestick around your head, and I don't mean a small one, I mean a big fucking black one. Big black fucking candlestick will be wrapped around your head if you do decide to come to my house, which you won't, because you don't come to anyone's house. I'm not asking you to. Don't come to my house. But my point is this: you threaten that. You threaten. You're hard. You're fucking hard. Aren't you? You're a fucking hard cunt. You're a hard cunt. That's so sad. I pity you. I pity you. You need to. What's the word? It's like you're trying to prove something to yourself. You're an alpha male. Look at you with your blonde, half her age, half the IQ girl on the side. With your poor wife, you know. She doesn't know. Take a ski. Fucking hard I am. Pity you. I really do. And all because I saw a video of you rigging up someone's work and I thought, I've seen this before, so I thought I'd comment on it. And You couldn't let that comment go, could you? Can't have that. A fucking Manchester comment. Smackhead fucking abuses his stepson because he's a nonce. Couldn't have it, could you? Couldn't just let it roll like magnitude. You're so ill-informed. That's not how it went down. This is how it went down. If you just explained it even, you'd look a lot better. If you just explained it, just said, magnitude, you got it wrong, mate. This person, by the way, has done this to Eileen, done loads of things. Eileen's never done a thing wrong. Never. She may well have. I'm not siding with people, okay? I'm not siding with people. And, you know, some people you've called out as nonces. I think it's more of a, like, if you fire a gun enough times, you'll eventually hit your target. Nonce. You've hit a couple of nonces. Well done. I went for heart progress many years ago. Not if you know what heart progress is, or maybe you do. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of nonces either. Like I said, my stepson and my daughter of late has been dealt with such things. So when you say such shit as me fucking abusing my stepson, I'll fucking kill you too if you come here. I fucking mean it, alright? Don't talk shit, okay? You're fucking people off, but you're hard, so it's okay. But it's like this. You know, if you fire that word enough times, eventually you'll be right. And you have, in your defence, got a couple. But again, people are saying, yeah, he's got a couple, but that wasn't on his evidence and his own detective skills. He's just taking credit for those skills. Probably. I don't know. I don't fucking care, mate. You're a cock at the end of the day. You're a fucking cock. And you know, good luck to you. Good luck with your Owlman grift. Good luck with your other grift. And if you're a $500,000 because you were butt fucked in private school or whatever, that's fine. Don't take money off people if you have that much money. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm a smackhead because I'm still on methadone. I know, I can't get off it. Bad man. I need to stay on that methadone. But under that medication, I've ran businesses as a taxi driver. I've worked. I got married. Still work now. My wife has worked. Not that she was on it, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm not ever going to be as rich as you probably because you're so rich. So you got a sports car? Maybe you got a sports car or something along the lines of it. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I'm going to sit here and compete with you about what cars or how big your property is. I'm sure it's council owned anyway, according to that video. Maybe they're wrong, maybe they're right. No, I fucking mortgage my house. Well, you know what, Mark? If you want to go down that route, when my parents pass on, possibly in the next 20 years, 10 years, because they're a lot older than they should be, I too will have a mortgaged house worth over $500,000, which my wife can move in. Am I going to brag about that? No. Who does that? Who fucking does that? But we will. We'll be way sorted. My family inheritance is kind of large, actually. I don't care. I'd rather they stay here than that happen, personally. But eventually, you know, all things happen. But do you understand what I'm trying to say? Nah, you don't give a fuck. Anyway, enjoy this half-hour video. I'll see you later. But I just thought I'd have to say something because I couldn't believe what I was hearing when someone said that you were saying I was abusing my stepson. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? You wanted this, didn't you? This is what you wanted. You were goading for that. That's fucking sick, mate. Nah. It's his nephew and he fucking killed himself from a train. Fuck you, fucking Goldilocks. You're fat as well. You're fucking fat. You're not toned. You're fat. I know you can throw a few punches by speeding at your thing. Big fucking deal. Come down here, I'll fucking shoot you with my air rifle. I don't care. Goodbye. Twat.